Good morning, students. I hope you all are fit and fine. Last class we discussed about natural resources and distribution of natural resources. Today we will learn about human resources, human made resources, conservation of resources, sustainable development. Let us see one by one. First one, human resources. Human resources constitute human beings themselves. Human resources are considered to be the most important resource because no gift of nature can be developed and utilized as a resource. So, human resource consists of people. The greatest resource of the earth is human beings. So, when we talk of the human resource, it must be assessed both in terms of quality and quantity. Not only must there be enough humans to exploit the natural resources, they must also have the techniques to utilize them in the best possible manner. Along with the educational expertise, a healthy human population base is also instrumental in the economic and social development of a region. When we talk about when we talk of the human resource, they are the capable of making the best use of natural resources through their knowledge, skills and technology. Only human beings can discover, exploit, develop, and convert the available resources into useful products. Education and good health have helped human beings to become a valuable resource. Therefore, any country which wants to progress must take care of both its natural and human resource. A natural resource becomes a worthwhile resource only when humans have a use for it. For example, mineral oil becomes a useful resource only when it is extracted and converted to petroleum jelly or turpentine oil. When the quality of education, skills, and expertise go up, and human beings are able to create more resources, this phenomena is known as human resource development. The development of technology, example, practical application of science to commerce and industry has enabled some countries to develop on a massive scale. A natural resources becomes a worthwhile resource only. So when we are getting the natural resources, when humans have use for it. For example, we are getting the mineral oil, but this mineral oil becomes a useful resource when it is extracted and then we have to convert. So we cannot use directly. We need lot of process and it will converted to petroleum jelly turpentine oil. So petroleum also we are extracted from the mineral oil, but we cannot use directly. We need to do lot of process method. After that we will get petroleum jelly and turpentine oil. When the quality of education, so all this process we are doing with the help of quality of education, skills, expertise and go up, and human beings are able to create more. With the human beings are able to create more resources with the help of quality of education, skills and experience. This phenomena is known as human resource development. What is human resource development? Underline the human resource development. What is human resource development? Human beings are able to create more resources with the help of education, skills and expertise. Okay, that is called human resource development with the development of the technology. Okay, is it clear, students? So let us go to the next one, human made resources. Besides human resources, there are resources made or created by human beings. They play a vital role in the utilization and development of natural resources. Such resources include technical technical expertise, government structures, political and economic build institution, as well as the social cultural setup. How do humans extract minerals or create equipment to use resource? It is technology that helps them to do so. It is a worthwhile to remember that technology is a human made resource. Human beings are capable of changing such natural resources into useful products. They use their knowledge and skills to develop technology to convert the natural resources into useful products. Human beings use natural resources to develop buildings, roads, machineries, and vehicles. These are known as human made resources. Technology is also example of a human made resources. Human conduct research to improve the quality of crops and goods they produce. Newer techniques are being developed at a fast pace that use less time and fewer resources without affecting the quality of good. This is important for the conservation of resources for the future. So human beings involve more research to improve the quality of crops and goods they produced. So human beings involving more research how to improve the quality of crops and goods, how to develop the goods and quality of the crops. Then new techniques they are being developed at a fast pace, means fast time and fast pace that use less time. So less time they have to use, more fast and fewer resources without affecting. So without affecting quality of goods. If they are making one product, they have to use new techniques for less time and more products and quality as well as more quality of goods also improve. So they involve, human beings are involving more research. So this is important for the conservation of resource for the future. Is it clear, students? So what is human made resources? Human beings are natural resources to develop buildings, roads, machinery and vehicles. These are known as human made resources. The next one, conservation of resources. Why is conservation such an important issue today? The number of people on earth is increasing every day and the pressure of the air demand on resources also mounting. Whereas natural resources are limited. Some of it can be renewed, but they may take a very long time to mature. Therefore, conservation is important. Conservation can be defined as the protection of natural resources. Conservation can be defined as the protection of natural resources. As we have studied that resources are very important and it should be preserved. In early times, the density of population was low and the needs of human beings were limited. They never felt that the need for the conservation of resources. With scientific and technological progress, human beings started using resources at a much larger scale. The continuous rise in population also caused an increasing demand for resources. Scientists first examine how and why natural resources are being depleted or degraded and then finds ways to solve the problem. What are some of the ways in which natural resources are being affected? Human activities have been identified as one of the primary causes. Major causes of the degradation of environment are air pollution and clearing forests, over-extraction of mineral resources, overgrasping of pastures by farm animals, poaching of animals, etc. So nowadays, day by day, natural resources are depleted, degraded, means it's reducing only. What is the reason for that? So lot of scientists first they examine how and why natural resources are being depleted or degraded. So what are the some of the ways in which natural resources being affected? First one, human activities. Main reason why natural resources are degrading means main reason is human activities. What are the activities they are doing? Major cause of the degradation of environment or air pollution. Air pollution is the first cause. As you know very well, nowadays air pollution lot of in Delhi is the best example. Then clearing of forest. In the name of development, we are clearing, destroying all the forests and constructing new building. Okay, then over extraction of mineral sources. Mineral sources will be there, but we need to protect, preserve, but we are using over extraction. So over grazing, poaching of animals. These are all one of the reason of natural resources are being depleted or degraded. The next paragraph, the various natural resources found on our planet are interrelated. If one part is affected, the other gets affected too. If forests are cut down, it destroys the habitat of wildlife, the reservoir of oxygen, as well as the soil and other natural resources like wood. People depend on the forest lost their livelihood. Similarly, when the air is polluted by one industry, it causes breathing problems among people over a large area. This can also lead to respiratory diseases among them. So the various reasons, various natural resources found our planet, everything is interrelated only. One part is affected means, for example, if forests are cut down, so naturally destroyed the habitat of wildlife. So then oxygen, insufficient of oxygen. Then soil, as well as the soil erosion. Then other natural resources like wood, and people, those who are living inside the forest also, they lost their life. Then when similarly, same, when air is polluted, one industry, it causes breathing problem among people over that area. This can also lead the respiratory disease. As you know, respiratory, what are the respiratory diseases are there? So among them. So what is that? So we need to, with the scientific and technological problem, human beings started using resources at as much large scale. So what is that conservation of resources? Using natural resources carefully without wasting them is called conservation of resources. Is it clear, students? Let us go to next one, sustainable resources. What is sustainable resources? Sustainable development. When we use natural resources properly for today's need and also conserve them for the future generation, it is called sustainable development. What are the to work towards the sustainable development, we need to recycle and to reuse resources, avoid wastage, take care against excessive consumption, control activities related to pollution, preserve the biological diversity on earth, use resources that are easily available and can be replaced at a low cost. So sustainable development. What is sustainable development? When we use natural resources properly for today's need and also conserve them for the future generation, it is called sustainable development. So now we are getting the natural resources properly, but we need to think whatever today's need we will use, we need to preserve for future generation also. We need to conserve for future. We are not think about for future. This is called sustainable development. Is it clear, students? So today we covered human-made resources, human resources, conservation of resources, and sustainable development. That's all for today class. Hope you all understood. Meet you in the next class. Have a nice day. Thank you.